Welcome to Wild Bill's Breaks. I know it's been a while. I missed way back Wednesday and Super Saturday. I think we're going to be doing some waybacks for a bit until we hit Topps Chrome, which releases on the 17th. Super excited for that. Gonna have to scrape, dig, and beg, borrow, and steal and try and get a hobby box once the big day rolls around. Maybe not day of, but within the week. You can see right now we're looking at Topps 1990, one of my favorite set designs for Topps specifically. We've got 6 rack packs and then 4 wax packs there in the front. Just one caveat right from the get-go. The Frank Thomas no name on front that some people still seek to this day. Fingers crossed for that hope against hope that might pull a big hurt no namer. Only appears in the wax packs from what I've read recently, and only those early on in the run, which makes sense because by later on they would have caught the error and corrected it. And not sure of how many exist in the wild or if any are still out there, but we'll save these 4 guys for last. And maybe make history. We'll see. In the meantime, we'll start with these rack packs. I'll just go ahead and open these all at once as before. And, as I've said time and time again, the one good thing about the rack pack is that you do not have to worry about the gum. However, if you are searching for error cards, it seems like that chances will be scant to none that you get any of those, as they were done later in the run. So, still some great cards in here. We've got the Frank Thomas regular rookie. We've got the Griffey All-Star Cup. And then we've got these inserts, since we're using the rack packs, these All-Star cards. Only in Topps rack packs for like all of the junk wax era. So there's Ryan Sandberg. I'd see these pop up every now and then, but where are these coming from? And because you get wax packs, you never see them, and then you're only found out here recently they only appear in rack packs. There's Eddie Murray, Hall of Famer, and then right off the bat there's Ken Griffey Jr. Gold Cup. So sick looking card. I pulled it previously in a 90 Topps. Just the color match and everything. It's a great follow-up for his first year. Too bad Craig Worthington did not share the same success in his career as Griffey did, but he is a Gold Cup recipient as well. There's McGuire, Will Clark, Clemens, Mattingly, and Tom Glavine, Jack Morris, another big one, Dante Bichette, one of his earlier cards, his son Bo Bichette, currently playing today, Bobby Valentine, just talking about him the other day, and I'm sure I've mentioned this before, the great ejection of the game when he was managing for the Mets, only for him to show up later in disguise, and then get booted, and then fined as well, I believe. So, always think of him whenever I think of that. We'll leave the Griffey there kind of off to the side. Give me some room there to open the next few packs here. But we've got the Sosa rookie as well, and the Thomas rookie. Both of those, I believe, happening on the White Sox center. At the very start of his career, had a short stint on the White Sox. Still contending with fireworks in my neighborhood here. This July 8th. Much better compared to recent. Much better recently compared to the past. We've got a Don Drysdale. I think that's kind of an honorary captain. Before I even flip it over, he had long retired since that point. All right, let's see what we got here. Future stars, as always with Topps. A little more flair on those cards, and a Robin Yount All-Star. John Franco. Carlton Fisk All-Star. And so far is a Kurt Schilling rookie. Yeah, so put him over here. Todd Benzinger, part of the big, the 90s Reds, same with Jack Armstrong. Benzinger would later go on to be a coach. Brady Anderson, second-year card. So, not as jam-packed as that first rack pack, but we did get a Schilling. Very young and not full of PED there. That would come later, I believe. So what you will about Schilling? It was great to see him topple the Yankees in back-to-back postseasons once. Well, not back-to-back. 2001 and then 2004. First time as a Diamondback, second time as a Red Sox. And the first time in the World Series and the second time in the ALCS. Bloody sock. Co-MVP with Randy Johnson. There's Nolan Ryan, speaking of great pitching. Robin Yount. Then Tartable. One of those Yankees featured in the Seinfeld episode. George thought somebody gave him the finger, and it was some guy with a cast. There's Tony Gwynn that had his middle finger like sticking up. And then he basically kidnaps Danny Tartable and goes after to try and find the guy. Of course, it's like in every Seinfeld scheme or caper, whatever you want to call him. Is that blowing up in George's face? You know that the guy was in a cast the whole time. But there's Juan Gonzalez rookie. Juan Gonzalez, as I said, you know, another what happened to those guys type dude. Ben Slake. As I was about to mention, all the wax packs I picked up. There's Kurt Schilling again. Did make a stop up to Triple Play Vintage up in Cuyahoga Falls. Kirby Puckett. Whether you want to, as Greg Maddox accused me of copying jabs or not, I had to check that place out, and it was great. I mean, if you saw the video, you saw the video. Just an insane amount of packs, boxes, loose cards. I tried to sell some cards. The owner was not interested, though. Kind of the way he was kind of reminded me of the Wizard of Oz. He was off in this little room, and the store employee had to text him to come out. But he declined offering my cards, which, you know, I was willing to negotiate, but that was it. And I don't think I was coming in with the Bernie Williams rookie. Yep. With, you know, top tier, but enough to get noticed. So Topps has its commemorative card, as does Donruss for Bart Giamatti, the commissioner at the time. I believe he died in a car crash, I want to say. Not telling us on here, just basically kind of an obituary. Father of actor Paul Giamatti. Another Kirby Puckett All-Star. There's a Sammy Sosa rookie. And going back, there's Chris Gwynn, Tony Gwynn's brother, and that might be his rookie as well. I think so. He's kind of got some minor league stints in between. but just going back to the cards and Triple Play Vintage, amazing store, you know, regardless of the jokes I want to make about the owner. I mean, I didn't really get a chance to talk to him, but he runs an amazing shop. Staff is very nice. And, well, I was disappointed I didn't get a better offer. I was just happy to be there. I mean, for me, it's a heck of a drive. It was almost 3 hours. But I got some 82 Donruss, I want to say. I don't know if I got any 82 Tops. They were pretty expensive. So I'm just getting packs. It's nice to just deal in packs sometimes when you're looking to get more of casting a wide net, I guess. Rather than just getting a whole box, spending a bunch, and then, you know, you get a bad box, you don't feel too good afterwards. Yeah, great shop. I got a lot of great junk wax and regular wax. This is Jim Abbott Gold Cup. Again, you know, born with only one hand, rather. There is his left hand. You can see he's got a glove propped up on his right. I believe he threw a no-hitter as well. And he's even gotten a hit. He was able to hit one time, and probably one of those early rare, there's Clemens again, interleague games, you know. Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to go back again sometime. There's Eric Davis to that card shop. Or maybe find one a little bit closer to my side of Ohio. These opposite end diagonally. And that ends our rack packs. Let's see what we've got in these wax packs. You can see 250 a piece. And it was cool because all the stuff that was ring up there used the UPC. So, you know, you go to a card show, whatever, anymore, you know, it'll just be like cash, you know, whatever, you know, you punch in the number yourselves. They actually scan the UPC of the packs and boxes and other merchandise there, even though, you know, this hasn't been for sale since probably like, you know, first run within a year or so of its release. So that was interesting. It'd be like, you know, can't do that with video games though, because unless they're in their outer boxes, you know, scan that. But just the fact that, you know, buying cards like that, stuck to the back there, and then we have to contend with the gum, which you see bled through on Brian Meyer. But yeah, I mean, you just never see that. Or like, oh, here's this really old thing, and they're gonna scan the barcode like it's still currently for sale. You know, maybe I'm going on about it, but I just thought that was even more awesome. Scalaraga. Again, this was before, you know, Topps did a Series 1, Series 2. They're doing an update, like, you know, for a long time. I think that started around the 80s, but didn't do a Series 1 or Series 1, Series 2 split. There's Sandy Koufax, Turn Back the Clock. A good card yet. Not much happening in these wax packs here. It'd be nice to just pull the Frank Thomas, you know, non-error card. I'd settle for that. As for the rest of the week, I think I'm going to forego this Wednesday and try and get off my butt and get all these cards organized, because, you know, you keep buying cards and you don't stay on top of it, they will pile up on you. And that's what I'm dealing with right now. Just out of frame are just stacks on either side of this, I don't even call it table. It used to be the stand that I kept my fish tank on before I decided to do away with those. But it's worked great for Wild Bill's breaks, moving from the smaller table. There's Barry Larkin. You can listen to him call the games, every home game on Valley Sports for the Reds. Amazing shortstop. Good to hear his take on the current Reds talent. Speaking of, Sonny Koufax again. Speaking of, Willie De La Cruz named as a reserve for the All-Star game, his first All-Star game. He was pretty pumped about that. And the Reds won tonight, 6-0 over the Rockies. So, good to see them turn it around. Hopefully they can keep that streak going against the Tigers. But like I said, I'm going to forego Wednesday for Way Back Wednesday. I'll be back on Saturday with more Way Back. We'll see which one I go with. I got some 91 Tops, 91 Bowman, to name a few, and I may combine a few different sets together to give you a full video. But here's our highlights. Larkin it was his third year, so nothing fancy there. Just a Larkin fan. Sammy Sosa, Bernie Williams, rookies. Kurt Schilling, Juan Gonzalez, another Kurt Schilling, and of course, one of my favorite cards, and it is on the front of the wax box. I got a good line of sight on it from my perspective here, but it is on the front of the 90 Tops box. Well, thank you for joining me as always, and I will see you next time.